Hello, beautiful people. It's Tuesday and I have another video for you. This one is a layout that is based on Valentine's Day, and I'm just showing you some of the product that I used. And this is a picture that I was going to use in a different layout, but it didn't end up making it, so it has its own layout now. That was the box of chocolates and the wine that I received for Valentine's. And it was, kind of gobbled up by London's. Well, not the wine, but the chocolates. So I really didn't get very much. But I got a couple before she scavenged it. I even hid it, and that little sneak found it, and she doesn't ask, so... we're trying to teach respect and that sort of thing, but it doesn't always work out. Anyway, I just have a piece of plain white cardstock in the back and plain brown cardstock behind it, and I end up going to town with some Adirondack in the color Sandal for distressing, and then I thought I would just rub it all over it, and I didn't like the way that looked because it looked blotchy. So I took out my trusty watercolors and just kind of got messy. That seems to always save the day. And although those little embellies on your right there look brown in the video, they're actually gold. And this is based off of a Wilna Furstenberg design layout that she's had for her new class. This is one of the die cuts that she offered, and she did a similar layout, and I am just kind of playing off of it and adding my own touch. So I love to do that. I will end up pulling in some ephemera from, let's see, what is the ephemera from? My Mind's Eye Market Street, I think. And also the Dear Lizzie Serendipity and the Teresa Collins 9 & Co. And so I just took a piece of scrap paper and backed the photo with it. And here I think you can tell from that My Mind's Eye line, I think you can tell it's gold now in the video. And I'm just going to place that randomly in different spots around the photo. But I'm kind of interviewing pieces here from the 9 & Co. And I do like that piece that says wonderful in our life, and that's where they end up staying. I'll end up putting those right there. And I was so inspired to do this page from watching Wilna's videos. It just flew together. If I can draw inspiration from somebody else, then it seems to make my creative juices just flow like crazy. So I appreciate you, Wilna. I'm always going to take every class and buy every die cut and every printable you ever make. So keep up the inspiration. I'm your biggest fan. So I am kind of placing those little pieces around the page, and I'll glue those down. And I'll also add, this is from the Simple Stories, and it's kind of one of their basic lines. I end up putting that tag there, and also I'll pull a frame that is a craft color, and I'll layer it on top of that label. Oh, the Dear Lizzie bow will go right there, and it's one of the new ones. So it's kind of like a leather, like a faux leather, pleather, I guess, whatever you call it. And here comes that frame that ties in very well. That cork kind of crafty color in the background on that chipboard frame ties in that sandal ink very, very well. I'm going to splatter some sequins around, and that's from the Teresa Collins Color Me Happy line. That's from a couple of years ago. And I will finish up with some sticker letters that are Teresa Collins from the Life Emporium, and I'll just spell out Valentine's Day there right next to that frame, that chipboard frame. And I'll add the Heidi Swap roller stamp with the date for February 14th, 2015, and that will complete my layout. I hope that I have inspired you in some way, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day and that everything good is happening for you. I'm just enjoying the weather and trying to get my allergies back on track, and trying to get through some personal things that's been going on and focus on the good. So that's where I'm at. And I appreciate you watching and all of your sweet comments. And I'm so glad that I have this wonderful community that reaches out and is so caring. I really, really appreciate you all. And I will talk to you later. So, ta-ta for now. Bye.
Had a dream, you weren't in it. Butterflies in my stomach, and a feeling that something was missing. Saw a deer in the garden, licking up dirty water as I cut up the meat in the kitchen. When we hit that stream, oh, I held you high and set you down on the other side. And years go by, but I'm still carrying you. Read a book, hit a bottle, took a pill for my troubles. Some years are better than others. Many objects, little permanence, like the stars up in the firmament.